This is Damon Stevens with FinWealth Builders. Today is Monday, March 28th, 2022. This is stock market update for trades of the day, and also kind of give you an idea what's going on in the marketplace right now. So let's take a look, because boy, the bulls were definitely still in charge. So really, I mean, the short list of stocks that we keep publishing in our Discord every day just continue to hit the mark every day. So hopefully you're taking advantage of that and you're involved with us. Again, we're not licensed advisors or financial advisors, so the trades are your own. We're just sharing with you, what we're looking at and how we perceive the market. But it's all up to you to decide on what you're going to do yourself. As far as if you want more information on our free Discord, free training, and our YouTube videos, just go to finwealthlive.com and you'll be able to find some information there. And you can join us in our live trading room here if you want to join as a member. Looking at the overall market, Dow Jones closed up 0.27%, NASDAQ up 1.31%, and S&P 500 up 0.71%. So nice green day. You see I had a little pullback here at the open of the market, put in a nice area of support and just a nice clean run up to the tops. So that's exactly what you want as a trader. You have that. That's the perfect day, perfect setup. It doesn't get much better than that. So hopefully you're able to take advantage of that and your sounds have found success today. Looking at our heat map here, you can see our FANG stocks kind of were mixed. And you see that money flew out of energy, obviously, into our tech stocks. You can see kind of it was mixed in financials, industrials, and some other areas. So tech definitely did very well today. And those are the ones that are on our short list that we publish out in this video and that we publish out on our Discord with levels of where to buy and where to sell. Looking at our little hot stocks here to highlight, GameStop, AMC continue to rocket up here again. So just get a nice little rally here. So hopefully you're catching some of this. If you're not, be careful, chasing it because it's pretty elevated right now. You can see here we got some gaps to fill up here towards the top as we work our way back up to 200 possibly. We'll see if we get there. We could find resistance here at these gaps, which we're just right below them right now. So just be careful out there trading. Also make sure you're watching the SPY and the VIX. Make sure that the overall market is headed up. If it's turning back down, maybe we have a turnaround Tuesday tomorrow where, we've had some great up days. Maybe turnaround Tuesday pulls things down a little bit. Who knows? We could just go to all new highs too. We do have some resistance areas still that we haven't captured. So I could definitely see some upside, possibly initially in the morning or a little bit of pullback, and then maybe sometime this week we try to reach for those highs again. So we'll see what happens. Got to watch the morning to see kind of what the market's going to do. The GameStop just a terror, just ripping it up here. Same with AMC, just ripping it up here. So definitely got some resistance here. You can see that AMC tagged the one resistance line we had in here, 29.72, and pull back here. We have another one up here at 32.11. So we'll see if it can break through this level and continue up, or if it might pull back here a little bit. As far as earnings are concerned, so we had these EV stock that came out with earnings. And I wasn't impressed with the movement on them. Again, these are smaller companies. So, typically I don't do a lot with earnings on some of these smaller ones that may only move a couple of dollars just because there's higher risk. But tomorrow, probably is really my only day I have really marked out here. You see, is McCormick's cons in the morning, and then after close, probably the biggest one. Look at Micron, Lululemon. This can be very volatile at some point. Sometimes RH, Chewy, and Sportsman Warehouse. So those will be my area of focus. The rest of the week, if something hits, maybe, but not a focus of mine. But just wanted to post that out there so you kind of saw what was coming down the line here this week. So let's take a look at some of our core stocks. These are the ones that we have on our Discord. I put out numbers every morning. Says, okay, here's where look for a breakout. You hit this level, and here's where it potentially can go to. Here's your stops along the way. So to take profit. So we put those out there in the morning so that you're ready to go for the day and that we're ready to go and we know exactly what levels we're going in. So definitely join us if you want to participate in that. But Apple Apple, nice little run today. You can see here this huge pullback here. We had clear down here to 172 here in the morning, and a nice run up here to 175. And if you missed it, we had another pullback here, found support here where it was before, prior day, and a nice little run up here to a newer high. So 175.80. So now that we've broken out this line, looking for a continuation play, possibly up here, towards the 180 area. We'll see if we can get there. But Apple, is heavily elevated, but just continues to provide opportunities. So you had two at least today to get in. Netflix pulled back as well. You're going to see a very similar pattern. And if we go back to the original chart when we're looking at the overall market, that's exactly what happened. You saw the little dip in the market and then a nice rally afterwards. And so that's what you're seeing here. Netflix, a little bit dip to get in, 366. You got it right up here to 374. So $8, and then it pulled back towards 366 again, and a nice run up to almost 380. So just kind of where you're at here. This was our resistance. Here's our trend line here. You see this little wedge that we have here, hit resistance on our wedge. So we'll see if this pulls back again and either drops through or, rockets to the top. So we'll see, what happens in the morning. But Netflix, great trade today. Baba, so you see Baba here, had a little pullback here down to 111, then back up to 116, back down to our trend line here, this little wedge that we have here, down to, this 112 area, and then a rally back up here toward outside of our wedge at 115, a check back into the wedge, 113, back up. So a little choppy here, but when you're in these higher ranges with a larger wedge like this is your time to take advantage of that. And then when it kind of gets here to where it's tighter, just be careful because you get chopped out. So we'll see if we get continuation play since we actually broke out to the upside. We're going to see if we get continuation play up towards this 16 area where it was a high before at 115 here. Nvidia. So we got maybe like a double bottom here. Well, it looks like almost a triple, but it's like a little W. And so looking for a breakout above really 283. We're sitting here at resistance. You see how we tagged it here, and we're here again. And this is the third time. So this is like a almost double bottom, triple top. So either we're going to break down here and come back down, or we're going to try to break out to the upside. So looking for price action tomorrow. But yeah, with nice formation on this triple top here that we have right now. So looking for a breakout or a breakdown. If we break down, we will short this. SPY. So we got a nice little higher highs coming in here. Looking for the SPY really to get to this 457, 458 area for possible resistance. But you see here, pullback and nice rally here. Almost like a little W here as well. And then you had a little breakout in the afternoon. So we'll see if this continues up. If it rallies up, it could find resistance and then pull back and then bounce. At some point, though, these will get so elevated that there's going to be some type of pullback here in the tech stocks, at least, because they're just getting elevated again. They're not anywhere time at their old highs yet, but definitely a long bull run, and it just continues every day. At some point, it's got to rest. So we'll see when that is, but we'll take advantage of it until that time. All right, so Tesla here. So a nice huge gap up. So you're gapped up from 998.87, and we ran up to 996, pulled back here a little bit to 1,083, and then back up again. And this whole gap up here is because Tesla announced that they're going to do a stock split again. So they hit about around 1,000 area before where they're talking about stock splits. And, we dropped down to $100 a share on the split, and we're back up to 1,000 again. So just a crazy amount of money in Tesla right now in the stocks, but people just keep buying it, and they keep splitting it, and people keep buying it up. So if that continues the way it did last time, this could be going to $1,200, $1,300, $1,400 before the split this summer, unless something changes, either in the marketplace, economy, Feds, something happens to where all of a sudden they freak out, or the Tesla just stops producing for some reason, or doesn't get supplies. There'd have to be something major, but yeah, so just be careful on Tesla because it can have huge swings. I mean, this is a huge gap to fill. So usually stocks will come down and fill this gap before bouncing up higher. So, really kind of paying attention to this now. If we break 1100, looking for the rally towards 1150 and then 1200. If we stay down here and we can't break through this, then looking for a break of the 20 moving average and then start to short this thing. So we'll watch it carefully, but take advantage of both sides of that. As far as Shopify, nice run. Got this little W formation here. Looking for a breakout above really 710 to rally this up to 716. So we'll see if we can do that. It could consolidate here as well and possibly pull back. So just kind of keep an eye on that. But Shopify, nice formation here. Facebook, same thing. You see very consistency here, how the market works. And so looking for a really breakout of this 224 area. For a rally up here, we have resistance probably at this 224.59, then we can run from there. So nice run on Facebook. So nice recovery now on Facebook. So they're doing great. Looking at Google here, a nice little W. Looking for a breakout here. It looks like it tried to break out here above this prior level here. So we'll see if we can rally up here over this 2840 level if we can. Heading up towards towards 3,000 again. 3,000 on Google. So we'll see if we can get there. If not, we can break down. We have support down here. There's a 20 down here at 28.25. So we could find support. We could actually, channel in this area too. We could just kind of consolidate for a while. So we will see what happens with Google, but Google nice and strong right now. Berkshire, this one, continued to break out of our trend line here. It tagged it at the bottom. This could just kind of flatten out here since it's so elevated. But Berkshire, nice strong run on Berkshire. Occidental, so energy, money's flew into these petroleum and these energy stocks and just exploded. And then that money's kind of flew back out back into tech again, which is what we've been primarily trading most of the time here. And so we'll see. So, as money flows out, we're coming back here. We still got support down here at 54.57. If we can hold, consolidate, maybe there'll be a breakout time where something will change and money will flow out of tech and back into the energy stocks here. So again, like I said, there's other industries. I'm just kind of keeping them on the radar. I'm not trading these on a daily basis. The first six that we went through, those are the ones that are primary. These are just kind of some additional areas. Just got to keep your eye open, because if all of a sudden money moves out of tech or some of the other areas you're trading and moves into other industries, you just want to make sure you have a heads up and that they're popping up on the radar. So this is a Delta Airlines as well, nice and flat here, but continues just to creep and crawl up here. We got to get really above this $39 level to start to kind of rally up here. So just using these to keep an eye on the market. Win, same thing. Just kind of keep an eye. It's nice consolidation over the 20, so we're good. At some point we'll bounce out of here probably, but you got to have some catalyst that moves the money out from one area of the market to another. So that's what we're looking for. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Also like our videos and continue to view them so that we can continue to bring this content to you. It's helpful for us, and hopefully you're finding success with it, and it's helpful for you in your day trading. There's also some training that comes along the way, just in the way that we're doing the videos, and also take advantage of our free Discord and also the free training that we have on our website. 10-year yields. So 10-year yields, nice flat here, a little consolidation, elevated. So just watching it. Dollar, elevated, still consolidating this little area here under this 99.40 area. VIX, pull back here, new lows. So it just continues to come down. We're below the $20 mark now. And I told you, got to be careful here. We might get a bounce. So watching the VIX for a possible bounce here. Now that we're below 20, I suspect that it could happen anytime soon. So just be careful. If it does bounce, the market's going to react in a negative way. So Keep an eye on that. SPY, nice elevated. Got resistance up here at 457, 458 area. This should be resistance. Should pull back here because it's been resistance before several places. We keep going back in history. You can see that we have lots of areas of resistance. So we should be tagging that at some point. We also have a gap above that. So this should see a pullback of some sort and then maybe a rally through. It could gap above and just decide to run too. So, just kind of watching all those scenarios. And that's why it's important to watch the open. Triple Qs above all the moving averages. So, got very bullish momentum here. And the moving averages are starting to curl up. Very bullish. And so, maybe we go towards the new highs again. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I thought it was going to possibly wait till, early summer before we started to do the rally, but, maybe we'll get it in early this year. So 364.91, we got a little resistance up here at 370, got to break through that. And then we have 376. And then, clear skies possibly up here. Semiconductors, low resistance probably here at 283, 289. If we break down, we do have a support of all of these moving averages here below. So that should provide good support. Dow Jones, we broke out of the wedge here, kind of consolidating here. Got to get above 350 to really rally up here towards this next resistance area, 356. We pull down, got all the moving averages below. So great. You don't see that too often, and you don't see it so often across all the stocks. So hopefully it provides great support. If it does not provide great support, you're going to get through those moving averages and start heading south real quick. So that's the only thing to be watchful for. IWM, little consolidation, got a break above here, our resistance at 209. Otherwise, we'll get support down here in the 20, hopefully. Financials, creepy crawly up, grinding up here. Got to give a, really above 39.50 to keep this going. Otherwise, we're going to break out of our little channel here possibly and just consolidate. Healthcare, grinding slowly up here. We should have resistance, right kind of where we're at. You see here it was resistance before. We're going to break through here. The next level is 141.50. Break down. Hopefully our trend line provides that support. Technology, got some resistance at 164, 167, and then high at 176 up here. So we'll see if we can break through these levels here. You can see 163.81 right here. And we got support down here by all of our moving averages and our trend line. Bitcoin is just rocketing just after a great weekend, and it just continues to go up. So, we're sitting here right around 47.6. Looking to break up there so we can head towards 50,000. This big old breakup candle. I've talked about this breakdown candle here. We can climb all the way up that. That's the goal. And so, we're right at my resistance line, right at the very bottom of that candle. So looking for a break and a hold. If we get a break and a hold, that's when I expect that we're going to get probably a good run, and I'll probably be putting some more money on the line here. Waves is just rocketing for us. So just new highs, 42. We're now 47.50. Looking for it to tag this top, this trend line here that we have. So that's going to put us, right here, over $1. Going to get over $1 here. So we'll see. But Waves is doing great on our crypto. Luna took off again, got above our resistance line here at 105, almost just barely under the latest, the new high, but we didn't close at the high here. This was our high here. So really we've closed at a new high for Luna. So hopefully Luna can just kind of rocket up here now. So I'll probably have resistance around 120, and then just increments up, of $10 or $20 all the way up here. So looking for Luna to keep going. CVX, this is not gas. This is our crypto, CVX. And you can see here, we're right here on support, looking to break out back up to 36. If we don't, we have the support line here down at 29.80. And ZIL, ZIL. This crypto has had a nice run here. So you see our double top here, pull back, but we're on the 50, looking for us to get support right here and then break out and hopefully get back up to new highs towards, this kind of 1250 range and kind of move up from there. So we'll see what this does, but this had a nice climb here. Looking at other cryptos now to see what else we can bring into the picture here. So that's our cryptos, our stocks, our levels, what we're looking at in the market. Be careful turnaround Tuesday. Watch the VIX in the morning. Watch the SPY. Make sure the SPY is elevated. Make sure the VIX stays under 20. If it does, we should have a nice rally tomorrow, and the bulls should still be in control. If it reverses, then just be prepared. Make sure you're locked in profits, and we'll possibly look for charting opportunities, and we'll be posting those out on our Discord every morning. So play safe out there, and we'll talk tomorrow night and see how your trades went and what to look for in the next day. Everybody have a great night.